In life, everyone has to make choices. Whether you get out of bed in the morning, decide to brush your teeth, decide to go to work, decide to stop by a restaurant, get some fast food, everyone has to make a choice. Sometimes choices can be difficult, but a decision must be made regardless. I've made plenty of choices. Some I regretted, some I did not. But I think the one key ingredient, regardless of whether the choice I made was correct or not, I think the one key ingredient that I lacked was confidence. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Disco Wonderland. Welcome back to the channel. And for today's video, I didn't want it to be too long, but I wanted to speak about something that I've been sort of thinking about over the past few weeks. And I figured today would be a good day to kind of just go ahead and do this video. Seeing how it's been so much been on my mind, I just want to get this out. I've been thinking about a lot about choices and decision makings and choices that I've made in my life. And after giving it a lot of thought, I kind of figured out what was the main thing that was missing. Confidence is very important when making decisions. It can honestly be the deciding factor of the aftermath after you made a decision, you know? For a quick example, like deciding to go to the gym to work out, you know? A decision like that just sounds like the right thing to do. I mean, obviously it is the right thing to do, you know? You want to go to the gym and be healthy and, you know, work out and stuff like that. But then there's that nagging voice in the back of your head telling you, maybe you're not good out for this. Maybe you should probably just, you know, just stick to like a, you know, or just a normal diet, you know. Maybe working out is not your thing. Maybe, you know, wherever the case may be, you know, just that self-doubt can really plague an otherwise good choice and make it seem like a worthless choice or a bad choice. To me, I feel like that's what's been affecting me for the longest time. I never consider myself a very confident guy. Some people in my immediate, like, close circle would probably disagree because I'm always coming across as like this loud, funny dude who's always talking shit. Honestly, a lot of it is sort of a veil that I put up, I guess, kind of subconsciously. Deep down in the back of my mind, I'm not a very confident person. I've always considered myself to be not very attractive, incapable of getting bitches, never really having any drip, and overall, just like my overall life has just been, I consider it mediocre. And you know, some people may disagree with that. A lot of people see things in me that I haven't seen yet. And over the years, I've been trying to work on bettering myself and try to see those things that people see. But for some reason, there's always that lingering fear in the back of my mind, just telling me like, you're not shit, you're not worth it, you're not anything, you know? And I've been thinking about a lot of things, thinking about all the choices I made, and I realized if I had just went into the situation with just a little bit more confidence, maybe I wouldn't be feeling the way that I feel about myself right now, you know? And it's funny, I meet people in my life that see so much in me, and I was talk to them and I will learn more about them. One guy in particular I met online, a guy named Barbar, a good friend of mine I met in Hook's Discord. We play Guilty Gear a lot together, and other games too, like Multi Blood, all types of fighting games. We're both fighting game players. And I remember we was talking in Discord one time, and he said when he makes a decision in a game, he sticks to that decision. And, you know, little shit like that, those little tidbits of conversations stick with me because it just reminds me that that's it. Like, that's what I'm liking. Like, that's it right there. It's so obvious, it's so in my face. For some reason, I can't grasp it. And I think what has been really hammering this point down to me is the fact that I know I'm a very talented person. Like, not even like to toot my own horn or like to talk my shit or whatever. Like, none of that. Like, when I really think about it, I'm a talented writer. I can speak very well. I'm very good at fighting games. I know how to edit videos. I'm not the greatest at making thumbnails, but I know how to do them. And there's just a lot of, you know, other things, you know, that I'm pretty good at, and I have a lot of like strong skill sets. But the fact that I lack confidence is the one thing that's been missing. And now that I realize that, I want to like work towards of like fixing that. You know, I need to make sure that regardless of whatever decisions I make in the future, I need to stick by those decisions. I need to be confident in those decisions, because if I'm not, I'm just going to be going back in that same cycle, stuck in that same loop, just doubting myself and wishing life can be better for myself. Instead of feeling sorry for myself, I need to actually do something about it, you know? So that leaves me with the channel, actually. I started this channel over a year ago, back in August of 2020, I believe. And you know, things have been kind of up and down, I guess. But for the most part, I'm grateful. I'm happy that I'm acquired over 300 subscribers. I think I'm at 301, I believe. I don't really remember, but I acquired 300 subscribers. I got a lot of people, you know, supporting me. My best video had over like 60,000 views, you know, and just those little victories, you know, give me the confidence that I need to keep going. But I've come to realize that I've come across a crossroads where I have the decision to make, because lately I've been feeling like maybe this isn't my type of thing for a lot of different reasons. One of the reasons being that I'm not sure if I'm actually that comfortable being in the spotlight. Let's say hypothetically that this channel blows up. I get thousands of subscribers and followers. My Twitch blows up, my Twitter blows up, and I just got all these eyes on me. I've been thinking to myself, will it be worth it at the end? And I've been replaying that question in my head like for the past like month. And I honestly haven't dropped any videos because of it. Because I honestly just think to myself, like, is the mental stress really worth it? Why do I need to boot up a stream to play a game when I can just sit down and play the game and just have the time of my life alone, you know? And maybe these thoughts are coming up because of my introverted nature and my very low bar of just like mental, like I guess mental energy, I guess, like, because I'm not the most, like, I'm a sociable person. Like, I don't mind talking to people and I don't mind getting to know people and stuff like that. But I would say my resources are like very limited. Like, I tire out quickly. Like, mentally, I tire out quickly. And I tend to distance myself very quickly. And, you know, that's something I want to work on and improve. But I think that's just me in general. So I've been thinking about a lot, and I've just been wondering to myself, like, yo, like, do I want to deal with the fact that there's going to be thousands of people wanting me to stream and blowing up my mentions, asking like, hey, what the stream's at? Hey, what the video's at? Hey, what content at? Do I really want to deal with the fact that my content can one day validate a person's existence? Like, they really can't go a day without watching one of my videos, like watching one of my latest videos or latest streams. And like, that's, when you really think about it, it's a lot of pressure that doesn't need to be created, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's like self pressure, you know, like, it's only pressure if you really like let it get to you, you know? But in a way, like, that is still pressure in a sense. And I just been thinking about, like, I don't know if that's like what I want to do. And like, it's kind of halted my progress, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been a bum for the past 3 weeks, just like doing the same shit over and over again. And I've been like, for the first time in a while, I'm like, hey, this is kind of a vibe, you know? But at the same time, I know for a fact that I can't stay like this, you know? And like I said, decisions have to be made. And once that decision is made, you have to be confident in that decision. So I was thinking about it today. People asking me in Discord, like, hey, why don't you stream? Like, aren't you a streamer and all this other stuff? I'm like, nah, man, I never really considered myself that. And I thought about it. I told them, like, I never really liked streaming. And I'm not a big fan of, like, just turning on the start stream button and just, like, you know, entertaining people live. Like, that just takes a lot out of me, like, mentally. Even though I'm good at it, like, people tell me I'm funny, they enjoy my streams, it's still something that I'm not very particularly fond of, because, like I said, it exhausts so much out of me mentally that I guess I start to feel overwhelmed. I start to get anxiety a little bit. And, you know, those are things I just have to, like, work on. Like, I have to get over. So I made a decision, like, you know what? I'm going to stick with this YouTube content creation Twitch, all that other stuff, you know, all that jazz. And I need to be confident in the decision I made, like I was a year ago. Because this all started because like I hated my job, I hated my life, and like I just want to do something that just made me feel more free, you know. Potential money and fame, success aside, this is all about just freedom. Like I just want to feel like I could do what I want and not feel pressured into doing it, you know. Like I want this to be fun in a way, but I know this is still a job at the end of the day. I have to treat it like one. So sacrifices have to be made. So my lack of mental stability might have to be sacrificed, you know. And I might have to get over the fact that I don't like streaming that much, and I don't like being constant spotlight. Because in real life, I'm not like. If you see me at work, you'll understand. Like at work, I just generally don't talk to many people. Yeah, I might, you know, crack jokes every now and then, but for the most part, I stick to my stuff. You know, I stay to myself and whatnot. I guess what I'm trying to say is that all this is like something I just have to get adjusted to, and I need to remain firm in this decision, because like this is still the most appealing sounding job that out there is to me. I think when I originally started YouTube, I started because I like the vagueness of it, you know, like content creator. What does that mean, you know? And it can mean many things. Like any day, I can go from a fighting game channel into a fashion channel, or a lifestyle vlog channel, or like an ASMR channel. I can really legit do anything, and that's exciting to me, you know? Like for the first time in my life, I don't feel pigeonholed into a box, you know? Like I actually have choices. And while I generally don't like having a lot of choices to make, especially like one time, like the freedom of having to get to make that choice is just important to me. And I realized that despite how I feel about all this stuff, like there's something more important at the end of the road, you know? And that's the freedom of it. And maybe when I reach that end of the road, if there is one, then maybe all this wasn't actually worth it. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna remain firm in this choice, and regardless if I'm right or wrong, I will probably have built skill sets along the way that I can use in other avenues of my life. And honestly, I think that's worth it in itself. Yeah, that's for pretty much it for the video. I didn't want this to be too long. As far as the channel goes, I'm looking at Demon Slayer, man. Demon Slayer. I played it for a little bit last night, and I enjoyed it a lot. What's that girl name? Makomo? She has. Hear me out. She has the drippiest ultimate in the game. I don't know. Look, I know Sabito is cool. That Rengoku, I don't know who the fuck that is. Whoever that fella name with the fire. Makomo, that ultimate dog, 10 out of 10. I immediately fell in love with the character. I'm like, yo, this character's sick. I'm playing her. As far as like my other character, I don't know. Maybe Giyu. He looks cool. I had to unlock him first, unfortunately. So I guess that's story content for the channel. But either Giyu or probably maybe Sabito. I don't know. That fire dude does look cool, but I don't know. I'm not really like, cause I don't know anything about Demon Slayer, so I legit don't know anything about the game, the character. So like, I don't have an attachment to any character in the game, so I'll just have to explore. But yeah, man, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed this video, like as always, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Helps your boy out with the algorithm, all that good stuff. And before I go, remember guys, everybody in life has to make choices, and the key ingredient to making those choices is confidence. It's been your boy Disco Wonderland. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.